Itel just released one of its best phone this year, and they're calling the Itel Super 26 Ultra. As of last year, it was called just the Itel S25 Ultra, but now it is Itel Super. So we're expecting something superb from this phone this year. But you and I know the phone this Itel Super S26 Ultra looks like. Just type in the comment section. You know. If you know, you know. Type it. Let us know. So in this video, I'm telling you guys, if this phone is what you're going for, you should just dodge it and save your money. Remember, that's what I did right here on my channel, where I tell you phones that are what you're going for and the ones that you should just dodge to avoid story that touches their heart. And guys, if you love what you're about to hear on this video, can you give it a thumbs up? If you're new on my channel, you're welcome. Right here, I review gadgets, I give you AI tools and even digital tools you can make so in the online world with ease. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is to click on the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification icon. So when I create more videos like this, you guys will be the first to get notified. Okay, so guys, let's get started with the review of this one. First of all, I'll start with this. Now, this is the Itel S25 Ultra, and I'm really hoping that Itel has fixed their lagging issue. Yes, because this phone was something else. The lag on this phone was insane. So probably that's why they changed the name from S25 Ultra to Super 26 Ultra, because they fixed that. And well, we're going to find out. For the unboxing experience, that Itel gives you more than what even your flagship brands will not give you. Okay, we see two protective cases, a regular one and also a limited edition DIY case for those who pre-order. So if you're watching this video, you can quickly pre-order if you want to go for this phone and get this DIY case. Like, I love the concept because you can customize any image you want to appear behind this case, and I think this is actually cool. But yeah, should you go for a phone because of the case? Come on, this is just a case. So let us see what the phone itself has to offer you. Now, you also have an 18-watt charger, a USB-C cable, and of course the phone itself. Now, looking at this price, I think the unboxing experience is okay. I'll talk about the price at the end of this video and tell you if it's what you're going for. So make sure you stay tuned, okay? Because I'm going to break down everything about this whole phone, right? But 18-watt fast charging. It's not even fast charging. 18-watt charging today. Well, I'll come to the battery and charging very soon. So let's move on to the design and the body build. The Super 26 Ultra uses a curved AMOLED display, and it's slim and just 6.8 mm thickness, which is making it one of the thinnest device in the Itel category. But I'm still wondering, 6.8 mm. Like, how were they able to add the battery, the big battery, the camera, every single thing added in this phone? What did they remove? This is the question I was asking Itel, Infinix, and Techno. Let us know what they removed from their phone to make it that slim, but still yet, it has all the whole feature that they say it has. Like, something is fishy. Like, I get this phone in that silver, blue, gold, or silver and gold. This phone uses Gorilla Glass 7i to protect the display. This means if the phone should drop from a particular height, it is still going to survive, and this is actually impressive. And it makes use of IP65 dust and water resistant. So if you drop your phone in water, 1.5 meter water, in less than, let's say, 30 minutes, you bring it out, your phone is still going to survive. Now, this does not mean you should try the water resistant test if you get this phone. Like I always tell you guys, see, Nigerian water is different. I don't know, I just believe it. It is different. So do not try this. Let it happen that, okay, your phone fell in by mistake and you quickly bring it out. Aside that, you are your own. Now, let us say you are a rough person and somehow, you will now break the screen of your Itel Super 26 Ultra. Okay, so Itel is giving you 100 days free screen replacement offer. Like, within 100 days, you buy that phone. If anything happens to the screen, you take it back to them, they're going to replace that screen for you for free. I think this is good. However, if you want to go for this phone, make sure you go for it, a legit vendor. Keep your receipt because they will ask you for it. Okay, and so that in case this happens to your phone, you know that you're going to go and change your phone screen for free. But Gorilla Glass 7, I doubt it's going to break that easily. But let us see who's going to break the record. Now for the display. This part is actually interesting to me because it has 6.8-inch AMOLED display and it supports 1 billion colors. It has 1080 x 2436 resolution at 392 ppi and a refresh rate of 144 Hz. Come on, iPhone 17 Pro Max has 120 Hz refresh rates. But, well, the refresh rate does not really matter if the chipset does not match up with the refresh rate. So you may not really notice it. So still follow me till the performance of this phone because I will talk about the chipset over there. The display supports PWM dimming and hits a whopping 4500 peak brightness. Guys, this is actually very bright, which means if you are, watching movie or playing game under direct sunlight, you can see what you're doing. this is how bright this phone is going to get. So for this part of the display, honestly, I'll give it a thumbs up. Now for the performance and the hardware, what can the Itel Super 26 Ultra handle? Now guys, when you're buying any phone, make sure the performance, the chipset, you should look out for it. Forget about, whatever feature they tell you about, every other aspect. But for the chipset, pay close attention. So the Itel S26 Ultra makes use of the Unisoc T7300 chipset, which is also built on a 6nm process. It has an octa-core processor with 2x Cortex-A78 cores, clocked at 2.2 GHz for performance, and 6x Cortex-A55 efficiency cores at 2.0 GHz. For graphics, you are getting the Mali G57MP2 GPU. Now, this chipset is an upgrade from the Itel S25 Ultra. This used the Unisoc T620, while the Itel S26 Ultra uses the Unisoc T7300. From chipsets, the S26 Ultra is going to perform better than this. Okay, but the chipset is still actually an entry-level chipset in terms of its performance, in terms of the benchmark and all. But guys, while talking about chipsets, look at the price of this phone also. Right, this phone is like an entry-level or let's say a mid-range device. So you don't expect like a flagship level, chipset on this phone. Okay, but if you're going for this phone, just know that to play your Call of Duty, your PUBG, it is going to be hard. You need to reduce the rate, the frame rate, play it in the lower frame rate so that the phone does not hang or lag or overheat all at once. That is to get the best out of your gaming experience on this phone. So for the chipset, I would say it is not the best on a smartphone, right? But it is doable. Now for the memory, it has the 128 gig or 256 gig variants, both at 8 gig RAM. Okay, and I always advise people to go for a bigger storage, 256 gig, because if your phone gets filled up, then your phone starts to hang or lag. No matter what phone you're using, even if you're using the 17 Pro Max and your phone gets filled up to the brim, your phone will start hanging or start lagging. Yes. So go for a higher storage if you want to, get in all these heavy games you are playing. You want to maybe shoot videos, you want to have a lot of files on the phone, just do that to have peace of mind. So for the battery life, the S26 Ultra makes use of 6000 mAh battery. Like guys, this can actually last you for around 2 days if you are not so much of an heavy user, right? But it has 18 watts charging. Man, this means it's going to take you a whole longer time to charge. Phones these days has 45 watt charging, 90, 120 watt charging, and this is just 18. Come on, this is the same 18 watt charging they gave us with this phone, and by now they should increase to even if it's 30. So maybe that is why the phone is still that slim, because they had to remove whatever process or whatever chip that's going to make the phone charge faster, so that they can make it that slim. But let me know what you think of this whole charging speed in the comment section. I do not think it is good at this time and age where we have faster charging phones. Now for the camera, what can this phone take? So the main camera has 50 MP wide main sensor with f1.6 aperture and supported by an ultra macro lens. And for selfies, we have 32 MP front camera. Now you can shoot up to 2K videos for both the front and rear cameras. And when it comes to the camera quality, with proper sunlight, you will get a decent picture. But if you're shooting where it's dark, man, you won't like what you see, trust me. Yes, I know you're wondering, it has 50 MP and iPhone 17 Pro Max has 48 MP, but it can never compare it, right? So if you're going for this phone and you want to get the best out of the camera, make sure you have proper lighting. For the software and update, this phone comes out with the Android 15 and it's promised 3 more years of Android updates. Unlike last year's one that was probably just 1 year, Itel even have their own DeepSeek powered AI assistant called Solar. Man, everybody's doing AI apart from iPhone. So part of the software, they also have a gaming mode. So let's say you're going to go for this phone and you are playing your Call of Duty, in medium rate, low rate, right? You can just put in gaming mode and you enjoy your gaming better. With everything that Itel has offered on this S26 Ultra, there are still more offers and more freebies if you're going to buy this phone today. So the very first one, like I mentioned, is the 100 days free screen replacement. Then the second one is that 2 protective cases, which is the DI1 version 2. And the third one, if you buy this phone and you want to swap it within 6 months, they give you up to 60% resale value. You also have discount from both. So if you love going out and use both a lot, right, with this one, you are getting discounts. And guys, movie box people, if you watch movies on movie box, with this phone, they give you 6 months free subscription. So I think these freebies are actually very enticing for you to get this phone. Now, how much is this phone? So it is around 229,000 naira. Okay, and now should you go for this phone? Looking at the specs, looking at the features, looking at the freebies, looking at the offers, if I'll go for this phone today, 229,000 naira. You know what? Once the phone is fully out, I'm going to make sure it is not lagging like what you saw on this one. Okay, we're going to test everything, right, and see how good the phone is, and then we'll know if it's what you're going for. So guys, make sure you click on the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notification icon so that once it's released and I tell you guys if the phone is lagging or not, you guys will be first to get notified, and I'll advise you guys to either go for it or dodge it and save your money. So I'll see you guys. So guys, go to your Telegram and search Friends of Smart Tips, or go to the link in my bio on either Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok. Okay, this link over here, click on it, then scroll down, then Friends of Smart Tips Telegram icon, click on it. Now, if it does not open immediately, just click on this three dot over here, then click on open in browser, and automatically it's going to bring you to my Telegram group where we have discussions on tech, Infinix, Itel, Samsung, iPhone, anything at all, and even giveaways and lots more. So guys, I'll see you over here.